Let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're decoding exactly how to monetize your skills using the Project Everest digital platform. We are going to look closely at the source material to see how this 100% affiliate model structures its payouts, presents its business, and ultimately how it all actually works in the real world.
To keep things moving, here is our quick agenda for today. 1. Digital versus traditional business models. 2. Getting to know Project Everest. 3. A deep dive into the 3 income channels. 4. Answering objections professionally. And 5. Our conclusion for real workers.
Section 1. Digital business versus traditional SME. Look, the source documents paint a completely stark contrast here, and it's absolutely crucial to understand. If you want to start a traditional SME right now, you're usually looking at a massive investment, somewhere between 10 to 20 million Thai baht. You're dealing with physical storefronts, heavy inventory, staff, and just incredibly high financial risk. But on the flip side, the Project Everest model requires a starting point of just 500 to 7,490 baht. Because it is a 100% online digital ecosystem, you have literally zero physical stock to worry about, which basically wipes out all that traditional overhead.
Section 2. Getting to know Project Everest. So what are we actually dealing with here? Well, rather than pushing physical lotions and potions, the platform revolves entirely around highly specific, skill-building digital courses. We're talking about tangible, modern skills, things like TikTok creation, online marketing, how to leverage AI for your business, MasterChef secret recipes, and language skills. The documents make a huge point of pitching these as real, practical digital assets that you can apply immediately to upskill yourself.
To really drive this home, the source uses an analogy that hit the nail on the head. It says, think of Netflix, Spotify, or TikTok. We pay for entertainment and data on a screen without a physical box shipped to our house. You are buying access to high-value digital knowledge. Just because a delivery driver isn't dropping a cardboard box at your front door doesn't mean you aren't receiving a product. It's just exactly how the modern digital economy operates today.
Section 3. Deep dive, the 3 income channels. Okay, here is the core of the whole operation. The 100 in, 100 out math. This means the system takes 100% of the commissionable base volume and distributes it right back to the affiliate network. Instead of a giant corporate entity hoarding massive profit margins from these base sales, the system is structurally designed to flow that revenue directly back to the active promoters who actually generated the sale.
So how does that break down? The sources outline 3 distinct channels. First up is the promotion bonus, which is a very straightforward 30% direct commission when you refer a sale. Second is the auto matrix, which is basically just a structured team organization system. And that pays out 10% to your first level and 50% to your second level. And finally, there's the all sales bonus, giving you 1% per active code cascading down 10 levels. And just to put that into perspective, the source notes that can encompass over 2,000 active placements in your network.
Now, this next mechanic is a real game changer. They call it the reborn concept, and it's built to create continuous momentum. Here's how it works. When your second level in the matrix finishes its cycle, those specific funds are automatically used to buy a brand new matrix placement for you. According to the documents, this creates a cyclical revenue loop for the team. The best part? It happens without needing a single new out-of-pocket investment from your bank account.
Section 4. Answering objections professionally.
All right, we have to address the elephant in the room. Is this a Ponzi scheme? Is it just another money game? People are naturally skeptical, and the source documents actually give affiliates a very specific, logical framework for answering this exact objection. The text specifically coaches you to use an empathetic bridge. You say, I understand, and I'm really glad you asked. Let's look at the clear differences between a modern digital business and a Ponzi scheme. Notice how that isn't defensive at all. By validating their concern right out of the gate, you immediately disarm the tension and transition the conversation into a calm educational comparison. And here's the logic they use to dismantle that Ponzi myth. They compare an active affiliate commission with a passive guaranteed ROI. An affiliate commission is just like being a real estate agent. You only get paid when an actual product is successfully sold. A Ponzi scheme, however, relies on promising daily percentages to people who are just sitting entirely still, and it pays them using fresh investors' money. Everest operates strictly on that affiliate model. Money only moves when a digital course is actively purchased.
Section 5. Conclusion for real workers.
To back up everything we've talked about, the platform is very upfront about its legal standing.
The documents prominently feature their official Department of Business Development registration in Thailand. Plus, they clearly outline that the system automatically processes a 5% withholding tax and a 7% value-added tax. This level of corporate transparency is presented as hard proof of a verified, legitimate operation.
The documentation is wonderfully blunt about expectations, giving it a lot of credibility. It explicitly states this requires active work and promotion. It is definitely not a sit still and get rich scheme. There is no magical, guaranteed passive income if there are no sales being generated. Your success is entirely dependent on learning from the digital courses and putting in genuine marketing effort.
So the source material maps out this entire ecosystem, the digital products, that 100% payout structure, the legal framework, and the clever reborn system. But as we just saw, the whole shebang hinges on your active effort, which leaves us with a really compelling thought. As traditional business costs skyrocket out of reach for most, are fully digital, skill-based affiliate models like this the inevitable future of the side hustle? And ultimately, are you ready to turn your skills into an active professional income rather than waiting for a get-rich-quick miracle? Thanks so much for diving into this Explainer with us today, and keep asking the right questions about the modern digital economy.